Why are scientists always trying to play God? Check this out.
That the latest human quest is immortality and divinity. We're all trying to be superhumans. Is that actually happening?
Yes, in places like Silicon Valley, equality is out, but immortality is in. Everybody's talking about immortality. Google has just established 2 or 3 years ago a sub-company called Calico, whose stated aim is to solve the problem of death. We've solved search, now we'll solve death. And they are not the only ones. And basically they are saying death is not some metaphysical phenomenon. We don't have to wait for the second coming of Christ in order to solve it. A couple of geeks in the laboratory can do it.
Are they doing it?
Yeah, they are investing billions in that. Not only them, but all over the world. Basically, there are 3 ways. You can use biological engineering to change the human body, to speed up natural selection. You can use cyborg engineering, which is combining organic with inorganic parts. And you can create completely inorganic life forms. It will be not only the greatest revolution in history, it will be the greatest revolution in biology ever.
Will we still be human?
Not in the sense that we understand humanity today.
First thing I want to point out is he says you don't have to wait until the second coming of Christ.
Death is not some metaphysical phenomenon. We don't have to wait for the second coming of Christ in order to solve it.
Now this is the thing. If Jesus is so fake, why does everybody reference him, right? This is the thing, and I know a lot of people don't want to hear this because it's hard to believe. These people know what they're doing. They know on Judgment Day, they're going to get judged. So their efforts to try to avoid Judgment Day is not die. Well, if I don't die, I can't go to hell. And if I don't die, then I can't get judged. So they try to find a way to live forever, right? And this is what we're seeing now. But the interesting thing is every single thing that he said, and this video was years ago, everything that he said, I'm going to show you articles of every single thing. And the articles are this year. Now, the first thing I want to do, right, before I even do anything else, let's start with the website, Calico, right? So if you go to calicolabs.com, this is what it says, right? Right here, it says, what if we could better understand how we age? You know, how can we help people live longer, healthier lives? Challenging questions like these brought to science, like this stuff, this is the website. They're literally trying to find a way to live forever. And I don't find it funny. Google created this. And I don't even want to go down that rabbit hole with y'all with Google, because y'all already, that's a whole nother video of itself. Like that Google out of all people would have this company, right? And you already know what's up with the logo inside of Google, but that's another thing, right? So now the first thing that he says is biological engineering. Now, if we look on the screen and we can see the date, right? The date is March 21st. They talk about the first human transplant of genetically modified pig performance. So basically what they do is they clone a pig and they take the organs and everything out of the pig to put inside of the human. And this is a way where if something goes bad, they can kind of fix it to keep the body running normal to where you don't die of stuff like that. So that's the first thing they did, right? Now the second point that he made was merging human technology, or merging technology with human, right? And we know that as transhumanism. Now what do we see? This article right here talks about Neuralink, right? First Neuralink human trial subject can control a computer mouse with his brain implant, Elon Musk says. Now, this was in February too. We know this year that's how that happened, right? So that's just 2 things that he said came to pass this year, right? Third thing, he says you can like completely create inorganic life forms. Now look right here, they says stem cells made by cloning adult humans. Bro, this is published in April 28th of 2024. All of this stuff is happening as we speak. They knew this. This video was years ago. What's the odds? 3 examples that he named, and when he named it years ago, he was saying that they were actively doing it.
Are they doing it?
Yeah, they are investing billions in that. Not only them, but all over the world.
And out of those 3 things we see this year alone, breakthroughs in all 3 different areas, and you still tell me that they don't have an agenda? Bro, they're literally trying to escape death, escape judgment, but you can't. The only way to get right is to get your relationship right with Christ. Simple as that. Because judgment is coming. And when I see these things, I just know for a fact, like, bro, Christ is nearer than ever. Okay? As always, man, I love y'all. Don't take this message as discouragement, but take this message to let you know, like, these people are not stupid. Whenever you see Jesus getting spoke of on the radio or online, on live TV, and then it just happens to cut off, it's not a coincidence.
For this sin is the gospel. The only way to really cure that what's on the inside is understanding that Jesus Christ died for our sins. And so to me, on a micro level, it's understanding.
Oh, and just like that, we lost him.
They know what's happening. They want to keep people deceived. And I don't want y'all to be deceived, but y'all comment down below. Tell me y'all thoughts. As always, I love y'all. God bless.